Hare Krishna, everybody. This is your servant, Aniruddha Dasa, with another In the Loop episode. Today I'm going to talk about neighbours and our progress in working with the neighbours to come up with a community group that helps resolve their issues and increases our cooperation. A couple of weeks ago, we got the opportunity to have a meeting at the temple with a group of neighbours to discuss issues and how to plan for the future. And last Thursday, we went to the Sandbar Cafe, I guess it is, restaurant, and met with half a dozen residents, Sri Yasoda, Arjuna and myself. And we came up with a fairly comprehensive list of all of the concerns of our neighbours, many of whom, by the way, are our well-wishers and have very fond memories of Christmas cakes and deliveries of prasadam. And so whilst there's concern about, well, three main concerns that we identified, there's noise, there's traffic, and specifically traffic in the back lane. So we're working on those three areas as a priority. Noise is a fairly obvious one. We get a lot of people on the weekends, and we also have a morning program that starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're developing a plan along with ideas like curfews. In other words, if you're coming to the temple at 4 o'clock in the morning, don't make a noise when you arrive. Don't have loud conversations. Go to the morning program. Make sure that the doors of the temple are closed so that the kirtan doesn't leak out into the neighbourhood. And don't have loud conversations in the backyard, which can then reverberate around the neighbourhood. So we had a really pleasant discussion. A few of the neighbours said, we really like you. You know, we really like the devotees. It's just we're now getting large numbers of people coming to the temple. So how can we deal with it? So as you probably already know, we're having major events, the big festivals at the Timber Yard. We've done it at the Werribee Sports Centre. Janmashtami, we just have to have, in order to accommodate the 25,000 people or so that we have as visitors to our events. We're trying to scale or to expand our activities in such a way so that we can cater for the increase in numbers. But we're making progress with the neighbours. We've got a working group. They've come up with some suggestions. At the moment, Sri Yasoda and Arjuna and myself are meeting tomorrow, actually, to refine our responses to those three main issues. We'll be sharing that tomorrow evening with the neighbours, fine-tuning that over the next week or two to have another meeting with them. And this is an ongoing, basically, community group. Just to illustrate how favourable many of these people are, one of the ladies said, look, if you can reduce the noise, I'll come and help out. I'll come and volunteer. Right, so I can see moving forward, certainly quite a few of the neighbours are actually, well, they're us, they're Hare Krishna devotees, but of course there are those who are quite unfamiliar with ISKCON and with our devotional practices. But as they become more familiar and they become more acquainted with us, they're showing enthusiasm for working with us and resolving some of the valid issues that they have. We're talking about parking, for example. They have elderly parents that they want to come and visit. on weekends, but they can't invite their parents to come and visit because all of the visitors to the temple have taken up their car parks. So we're thinking of various ways of resolving these problems, maybe even going to the council, and as a group suggesting to council that we change the parking zoning so that neighbours get a bit more flexibility on weekends to have permit-only spaces so that they have more options for relatives when they visit. So there's quite a range of issues that we're talking about, quite a range of options that we're talking about. It's in a very positive space at the moment. We're happy working with them, they're happy working with us, and it's a work in progress, but it's moving positively, which is encouraging for all of us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna